Leman Russ is one of the most legendary and formidable figures in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. He is the Primarch of the Space Wolves, one of the original 20 Space Marine legions created by the Emperor of Mankind during the Great Crusade. Known by many titles, the Wolf King, the Great Wolf, and the Emperor's Executioner, Leman Russ is remembered as a wild and noble warrior whose loyalty, strength, and ferocity became the foundation of the Space Wolves' enduring legacy. Like his fellow Primarchs, Leman Russ was scattered across the galaxy by the machinations of chaos and landed on the deadly, frost-covered world of Fenris, a savage planet of endless winter, fierce beasts, and brutal tribal warfare. Fenris shaped Russ into a warrior of unmatched savagery and resilience. Raised first by wolves and later by a tribal king, Russ rapidly became a mythic hero on Fenris, famed for slaying monsters and uniting warring clans. When the Emperor of Mankind finally located him, Russ challenged him in a series of contests, tests of strength, wit, and endurance. Though Russ lost, he acknowledged the Emperor's superiority and pledged his loyalty. He was given command of his Gene Sons, the Space Marine Legion, later renamed the Space Wolves, and joined the Emperor's Great Crusade to reunite the scattered worlds of humanity. Leman Russ was a paradoxical figure, primal yet intelligent, barbaric yet deeply philosophical in his own way. While often underestimated as a savage brute, he was a master tactician and an astute judge of character. He had a deep sense of honor, loyalty, and justice, though his methods were often harsh. Russ was a fierce protector of the Imperium and a loyal son to the Emperor, earning him the grim title of the Emperor's Executioner, the one who would be tasked with dealing justice to any of his brother Primarchs should they turn traitor. This role would come to define one of the most tragic chapters in Imperial history, the burning of Prospero, when Magnus the Red, Primarch of the Thousand Sons, violated the Emperor's decree by using sorcery to warn him of Horus's betrayal. The Emperor, misled by Horus himself, sent Russ to bring Magnus to heel. Russ believed he was to capture Magnus, but Horus had manipulated the order into one of destruction. As a result, Russ led the Space Wolves in a full-scale assault on Prospero, the Thousand Sons' homeworld, razing it to ruin and nearly destroying the Legion. Though victorious, Russ was haunted by this event, and his relationship with Magnus and other Primarchs was permanently fractured. During the Horus heresy, Leman Russ fought bravely to defend the Imperium from the traitor legions. He engaged in numerous battles, always pushing forward with fearless aggression and tactical prowess. Yet the heresy took a toll on him. The burden of betrayal, the execution of a brother, and the devastating civil war changed Russ. He became more introspective and distant in the years that followed. Roughly 2 centuries after the end of the heresy, Russ made a fateful decision. Gathering his most trusted warriors, the Wolf Brothers, he departed from the Imperium without revealing his full intentions. He claimed he was going on a great quest, and his final words before disappearing became legend among the Space Wolves, that he would return for the Wolf Time, a prophesied age of darkness when the Imperium would need him most. Since then, he has never been seen, but his chapter holds unshakable faith that he still lives and will return. Leman Russ's legacy is deeply embedded in the culture of the Space Wolves chapter, which has preserved much of its original traditions, rights, and independence from the wider Adeptus Astartes. Unlike other chapters that follow the strict Codex Astartes, the Space Wolves maintain their own structure, values, and ways of war, more tribal, more personal, and deeply connected to Fenris and Russ himself. To the Space Wolves, Leman Russ is more than a gene sire. He is a godlike hero, the subject of sagas, the patron of warriors, and the guardian of Fenris. Even within the wider Imperium, statues of Russ stand in temples, and his deeds are honored in Imperial lore. He is remembered as a fierce, loyal, and unrelenting warrior who did what was necessary, no matter the cost. Though he is gone, the memory of the Wolf King remains a source of strength to his sons and a warning to his enemies. In the grim darkness of the far future, where empires fall and gods walk among men, Leman Russ endures as a symbol of savage nobility, righteous fury, and unwavering loyalty. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel for more informative videos from Warhammer Universe.